As we head towards this November budget, still reeling from the last one if we're honest, Labour have made their position clear. There is no intention from the Treasury to amend their proposed changes to agricultural property relief, a relief that has been protecting our nation's food security for more than 30 years. That decision has sent shockwaves throughout the countryside. A handful of brave backbenchers have spoken up, recognising the moral predicament their leadership has created by breaking the promises of their own manifesto. We have been told this is about wealthy landowners avoiding tax. It's not. This is about normal, ordinary farming families working long hours, carrying debt, and producing our most vital commodity, the food on our tables. If these reliefs are pulled with no time to plan, it's completely immoral. Older farmers, already under immense pressure, now face the unthinkable, that when their time comes, their children may have no choice but to sell the family farm just to pay a tax bill. This government's own data shows that on average, farms are making a minus 0.8% profit on asset, and the expectation is that farms will pay 2% per year over 10 years to clear their tax bill. The job is being made impossible. Many of these farmers are far too far down the line to plan for succession. They've worked beyond retirement age, still out there every day, often alongside sons and daughters now in their 50s and 60s. How can they possibly raise such funds without selling their shop floor, the very ground they work, in most cases leaving already struggling businesses unviable? And for what? A tiny short-term gain to the Treasury, a drop in the ocean of government spending, in truth, a drop in the ocean of government waste. But the cost to Britain, enormous, because this isn't just about money, it's about national food security. We need policies that recognise farming as a strategic national asset, not a disposable one. If we lose the ability to feed ourselves, we lose control over our own future. We must prioritise domestic food production, reduce our reliance on imports, and ensure fair trade deals that don't undercut British farmers with lower standard goods. We must make sure that our land stays in the hands of those who care for it, not developers or investors with no stake in rural life. These people, our farmers, are a different breed. They're versatile, hardworking, and resilient. I've heard it said that if farmers can't make a profit, they should sell up and do something else. Well, I say this, if you can find anyone as valuable to society as a farmer, anyone willing to work till they drop to produce the most important commodity on earth, then those people should be protected at all costs. As this budget approaches, we'll hear about all the things that the UK taxpayer subsidises, and we'll accept most of them as necessary costs. Yet when it comes to supporting the men and women that work dawn till dusk to feed us British produce, the best in the world, suddenly we're told it's unaffordable. But the truth is, fair support for farming isn't a subsidy, it's an investment in our economy, our environment, and our national security. Farmers aren't just food producers, they are caretakers of the land, wildlife, and rural communities. They deliver public goods every day, biodiversity, healthy soils, and thriving landscapes, and yet they are rarely compensated for it. We've spoken to farmers across Europe, and many are in a similar boat. We are told we can import more food. It may not be better, but it might be cheaper, until it's not. Because when food prices rise and supplies tighten, it's the countries that can feed themselves that stand the strongest. Fragile food security is poor national security. We must be capable of feeding our own. People must be able to afford to feed themselves, and inheritance tax relief is absolutely central to that stability. If we want a future where young people still see farming as a career, where rural communities thrive and we protect our countryside and our culture, then we must protect family farms. So I say this as clearly as I can. Please reconsider this mistake because it's a huge one. Don't gamble with our farms, don't sell out our food security, and don't tax away our future. Because once our family farms are gone, they will not come back. And when that happens, it won't just be the farmers that lose, it will be the whole of Britain. Our independence, our food, our heritage, our way of life, all gone. We can do better than that, and we must do better than that. So let this budget be the moment when we decide that Britain will feed itself, and it will stand by its farmers.
Great.